Hey guys, it's Morgan from RacerX Performance Tuning. We've been working with a number of 4th generation Mitsubishi Eclipse customers lately on the tuning platform known as Fastworks. Today we're going to share how to save an existing calibration from the ECU to a file, how to load a new calibration onto the ECU, how to data log, and how to view data logs in Fastworks. Start out by loading the Fastworks software. Connect your Tactrix cable to your OBD port and the USB port on your laptop. Put the key in the on position, and from the menu bar click ECU and then connect. Once you're connected to the ECU, go back to the ECU menu and select Read Calibration. You'll be presented with this dialog box. Make sure the key is in the on position, but without the engine running, and click the Start Reading button. Fastworks will make the connection to your ECU and then begin downloading the existing calibration map from the ECU down to your laptop. The process can take several minutes, so be sure your battery is fully charged or connected to a trickle charger. Once the process has finished, you can save the calibration to the default Fastworks Tunes folder or anywhere else on your laptop that you'd like to save it. Data logging is a critical part of the tuning process. You need to collect the data from the ECU, sensors, and gauges for your tuner to review. To data log in Fastworks, from the menu bar, click on the window and then select Data List. All of the available fields to data log will be presented in this window. The ones in red are not being logged, while the ones in green are. Double-click on a red box to change it to green, or double-click on a green box to change it to red. Your tuner will tell you what fields they want you to log. These are the typical fields you can expect to log. Click the Start Logging button to begin recording the data log. When you are finished, click the Stop Logging button. Your data logs can be found in the default Fastworks data logging folder. The logs are .csv files that can be opened up in Excel. You'll email these to your tuner. Your tuner will likely have their own tools and ways of analyzing the data logs that you send them. However, in Fastworks, you actually have a way to kind of look at the raw data and look at it for yourself. So if you come from the menu bar, you go to Log and then Load Log. By default, it will bring you to the Fastworks data logs folder, but you can basically load a log from anywhere. So we load up this log here, we will see the data viewer will come up. I like to basically expand this all the way down and all the way out so I can see all the values in our data log. Clicking on any of the values in the log list will add those items to the data log view. So here we have engine RPM, and typically we're going to take the two axes that we're probably working with. So in typical speed density, you're going to work with manifold pressure and RPM on your two axes. So we can see here we have these two lined up. If you click your mouse anywhere within the graph, the values for the data points will show up here under value. So here at this point we're running at 4,265 RPM and 5 psi of boost. So these are your two axes you'll primarily work with. Other things that you're probably going to want to look for and check around with will be like, obviously you're going to look to see if you have any engine knock. Clearly there's no knock in this log. That's beneficial. We might look at what our AFR was like. It's a little bit up and down here, and as we can see toward the end of this graph, AFR is going up. That's something of concern. But yeah, that's pretty much how you'll do that. And then, if you bring your mouse here, and if you use your mouse wheel and roll it up, it will zoom in on the graph. If you roll it backwards or towards you, it will zoom out on the graph. This is pretty much how you can get a look at your data log. After your tuner has reviewed the data logs, they'll make some changes and send you a calibration revision. You'll need to take that file and upload it to your ECU for the new changes to take effect. To do that, first you'll go on the menu bar and select File and then Open. Find your calibration revision wherever you have stored it on your computer and select it. Once the calibration map is loaded, you then go back on the menu bar and select ECU and then Write Calibration. Again, you'll want to make sure your battery is fully charged and also make sure that the key is in the on position. Then click the button for Start Writing. It will take a few minutes for the calibration to get uploaded to your ECU and for Fastworks to properly close the connection. Once that is done, you can put the key to the off position and click the button on the dialog box. Then put the key back to the on position and click the button on this dialog box. Now your new calibration has been uploaded and you're ready to go driving and take another data log. Hope this has been helpful, and please let me know if you have any questions.
Yeah.